Well, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I'm back for another episode of Minecraft's Regrowth. Apparently some stuff happened while I was off screen. Basically, I was working towards collecting more of these, what's it called? Garden soil. And again, clearing my throat again. I've basically been busy. And I mean, I've been seriously busy. Originally, this area over on this side, there used to be hills and stuff, but looking at it this way, I actually did a little bit of excavating so I can actually expand the area. So basically this area is going to be where the earth building is. I don't know if it's going to be a temple or something. As I would making a barrier for the walls and such. Let's just say something unexplained happened and I actually had to do something about that. Let me just show you what I mean. I don't know if it was last episode or a few episodes ago, I might have missed it, but over here, yeah, unexpected crater. You're probably wondering, how did this occur? Well, there was an ore node right over here that was actually acting like a vacuum, and it was slightly a little harder to actually remove, because the thing is, if you were to go over here, you'd literally get sucked up into it, and then next thing you know, boom, you'd be flying into the air for a moment, and then if you're not lucky enough to fall into this bit of water, you could die from the fall damage. So yeah, I was basically fighting this ore node, trying to break it so that way it doesn't become a nuisance. Eventually creating a bigger crater than necessary. Otherwise it'll end up eventually sucking up the earth building. And thinking about it, I don't know. It's gonna be an earth temple, earth like an earth house and all that stuff. And also, there was another one of these. One over here and one somewhere further, I don't know if this is north, south, east, west, but it was right over there. Yeah, one of these things, if you ever see one of these, just be careful. Not every one of these are actually harmless. Some can do some pretty harsh damage if you're not very careful about that. But yeah, I've been busy excavating as well as doing some changes. So yeah, here's some we got stone bricks, mossy stone bricks, because I'm just thinking if I can find a way to create an earthy feel for the building, that would be perfect. And yeah, there's the cracked sand. Although there's maybe 3 barrels worth of cracked sand, because there was so much cracked sand that I had to dig through. And plus, I'll eventually probably have to start cleaning up this entire area as well, because there's all this flint or slate, I guess, or whatever it's called, with the wood and all. Because I'm just thinking, why should I just stick with making just an earth based building, or an earth temple, earth something, when I could actually just create an elemental shrine or something like that. I mean, thinking about it, last night I was actually trying to figure out if I should actually make it really good or if it's just bland, because reality wise it's just going to be another building just to be built. So yeah, I've been doing a lot of excavating, trying to make more room for some buildings and such. Plus I've also been doing something else. Some of this area used to be have some water lakes or ponds or something. I actually had to fill those out because I realized it's going to be a bit of a nuisance, because I have a builder's a diamond wand, which is basically part of the builder's wand set. And yeah, while I was doing that, I was also working towards I was just thinking maybe I should rebuild this home. Also, I did a little bit of upgrading. You know, hobby steam engine, you got the power. I realized I actually have the material for getting all these pipes. So basically, instead of having a wooden kinesis pipe, I actually upgraded to the emerald, and I got this one also upgrade to like a diamond kinesis pipe, so I can actually, power this carpenter, which can be like converted into a from cracked sand to regular sand, so that way it's like boom. Which I also had hopper added to it, although this is going to probably be very slow because of how the carpenter works. It doesn't really collect much energy. Also, let me take a quick break, like a quick nap, not quick break, because when it gets nighttime, it ends up becoming a bit of an issue because of all the mob spawning. Also, right over here, I did a bit of an expansion. Yeah, basically the portal for the nether, I basically removed it because I was just thinking, yeah, it doesn't look good here, and there was like a zombie spawner originally here, but I actually decided to remove it because I realized it's not going to look good. Plus, I need to expand it a little more, or I could probably convert it into something. Because I'm just thinking, maybe I should actually just take this portion of the smeltery like apart so I can actually build a proper smeltery. So yeah, this is basically a little bit of a progress update. Because I'm just like slowly building up like resources, trying to get figure something out. Because there's a lot of stuff. Originally I had 8 furnaces, decided, you know what, let me upgrade 16 furnaces so I can actually make more of these stone bricks. Eventually I realized, yeah, I'm gonna probably have to figure out how to deal with the whole coal situation, because if I'm gonna need to keep these furnaces lit and all that stuff, it's gonna be resource intensive. So yeah, I'm probably gonna have to figure out how to maybe I could just move these earth seeds, fire seeds, all this stuff eventually, so I can actually create some room for the coal seeds. Although you really need to call it coal essence instead of coal seeds or essence itself. Let's see here, what else I'd be doing. But yeah, I actually had to do a little bit of, I don't know, a little bit of excavating as well as expanding, because I realized I'm gonna need a lot of wood. Yeah, basically all the all these trees. This area used to be just cracked sand all over the place, but I decided, you know what, let me just cut through the entire cracked sand, build it up, and make it into a nice lush grass area, so that way the trees can grow. Plus, I've been just going, yeah, let me just do a little bit of this, a little bit of that, so I can get some of these trees done. Plus, it'll give me a reason to actually start building. And also, if you notice something, I've actually updated my hearts. Yeah, I was a little bit busy right now. Well, actually not now, but the past 2 days. So, yeah, I decided, okay, you know what? Let me I need to do some digging, a little bit of, I don't know, just get some stuff done, because I realize if I'm gonna be able to build something, I'm gonna need the resources. Plus, with the the upgrades, it's gonna end up being worthwhile. Also, I need this is unbreaking. You know what? Maybe I should work on getting a lot more XP. Maybe I should create a mob. Oh right, I could actually utilize the the mob skulls. Let me show you. Right here, it's you got the zombie skulls. Yeah, the zombie heads. You can actually just convert it into a zombie skull candle, and then eventually turn it into a zombie spawner. Unlike the ones with the cages, this one probably won't be as effective as. Well, I'm not sure if it will be affected by light levels, but that's just the thing. But yeah, basically I decided, you know what, if I'm gonna need apples or jeweled apples, I'd probably just start growing these oak leaves. Eventually, I was able to do it because I actually had the wither essences. I had some aluminum. Well, the aluminum essence to make aluminum, and I had a lot of diamonds, so I thought, you know what, why not? Upgrade and get stuff done. If you're wondering how this is made, since I actually had some I also had this because I remember like killing some mobs off screen. Had 5 of these. So yeah, this is basically 4 aluminum. In it, like makes an empty canister. You got a jeweled apple. Basically, you can kill. Well, you can like it's not kill. Like you can just chop down like oak trees. That way you can have the diamonds. Man, my ability to speak is like getting like crazy. And then we got the necrotic bone, which is basically essence of wither, and I had enough, which it gave me this like upgrade. Permanently health increase. Part of high level heart canisters can be eaten to restore 30 hearts. Don't bother. If you have like extras, yeah, you can do that, but nah. Although I do question if there's like a heart. Let me look at this. Canisters. Oh, here we are. Yellow heart canister. Right? We got miniature yellow heart. Oh, this is literally the equivalent of an upgrade. Alright, so I can get like a green one. So, ooh. Oh, okay, so let's see. How do you get the yellow heart? Is the question. Oh, okay, maybe you have to like fight a boss or something to get the miniature yellow heart. So that's it, huh? Well, yeah, I've been thinking I should really like slowly rebuild everything, because I'm realizing if I'm gonna be able to expand this, I need to make it look, I don't know, at least a little bit neater than what it currently is, because it just looks a little too big for like my liking. I mean, I could create some like room, because like right now I got one area that's like a little, I don't know, small, just for like the enchantment table. So yeah, these are some of the things I was doing like off screen. But I'm just thinking, how would I be able to make the temple? How would it look good? And also, yeah, this also was like a bit of an upgrade. Beforehand, it looked like a mess, so I said, you know what? Let me just like do an experiment just to like build this stuff. Right here, it's like you put like all this, you know, all the wheat gets collected with the ring of magnetism or magnetization. Just goes there. I said, you know what? Let me actually put like make some like chests right up here. Put some hoppers. That way they'll go into the compost bin, and then when it's like done composting, it would go all the way into the chest. So move to it like this. So making it a bit more automated than like being a bit of a nuisance. But if I can find ways to like get better automation, maybe one day I'll actually find a way to like create a automatic tree chopping farm and eventual charcoal processing plants, so that way at least this area can actually have some sort of fuel like system. That way all of this like all the endo flames can literally have their like fuel that can eventually get converted to, you know, mana, which makes it a lot more effective to, you know, be able to do like I don't know what's it, rituals or like some sort of conversion, because I definitely know there's like some way to convert like gunpowder into, what's it here, let me show. See this gunpowder right here? If we go over here, it's not this, well, not that, mana infusion. You can literally convert like gunpowder into a flint, so that way at least you have something to do with the oh wow, could be converted to mana powder as well if I don't have the alchemy catalyst available. I guess that would make sense. But yeah, that's just something I was just like giving a little bit of an update, because I realized, yeah, there's going to be a lot of work to be done. Definitely know I have to do a lot more work here. Because I'm just thinking, you know what, let me flatten this part. Maybe like at some point, maybe I can like flatten this area as well. Because given the fact that there's not really much to do here, other than like absolutely worthless land that could be utilized. Plus, that area. Wait. Hold up. Something went through my mind for a moment. Hold up. Be right back. Yeah, sorry about that. Had to clear my throat. What's this? Oh, this is the seeds thing. If I can find the one with the... Hold up. Yeah, sorry about that. Apparently my throat was very dry and, oh boy, it's turning nighttime again. You know what? Maybe I should actually stay out in the night. Or I could probably do some, like, some sort of exploration. But yeah, most of the stuff I had to do was, like, off-screen because, you know, it can be quite boring to watch sometimes. Whoa, okay. Excuse the burping and gas and all that stuff. But yeah. All that, like, the aura and stuff actually caused a little bit of an issue, so you know what? I said, why not go into the Thaumcraft thing? Get some earth shards, just to see something. I thought, you know what, if the node could be, like, removed, turns out I would probably have to, like, just simply use a pickaxe instead of using the wand, so yeah, here we go. If you're wondering how to get Thaumonomicon, well, let's just say right here. To craft a Thaumonomicon, you must simply use your wand on a bookshelf placed in the world. The Thaumonomicon is a reference to a book of all things thaumaturgical. It lists all the discoveries you have made so far and gives you the general impression of how many there are still to be made. Whenever you successfully research something and use a scroll, it will automatically be added to this book. Then you can browse through the discoveries and click on them to show more detailed information regarding them, as well as any crafting recipe associated with those discoveries. Which is pretty much what I actually had to do because I was questioning what the heck was going on during that time. And a hair got in my mouth somehow. I swear to God, something has to be, something's telling me stop recording. This is stupid. This is so stupid. Well, let's see here. We got that. And yeah, if you're hearing that, that's probably just like the hobby steam engine going on. So I'm kind of curious. Let's see here. Anything special going on? No, I don't see anything. I mean, I could potentially do something here. But yeah, if you're wondering, god damn throat. If you ever cut like the alder wood or the hawthorn wood in like this version of like Minecraft or in this mod pack, you have a chance of actually having some like ant spawn, which can cause some like issues if you're like trying to build. Also, wow, that's a fair amount of zombies. And I don't have any like villagers. Oop. I'm surprised like no baby zombies actually spawned. Interesting. Is that like a baby? Oh yeah, that's probably a baby skeleton. I'll just stay away from those. They might be not as like dangerous, but compared to like baby zombies, they could still be a little bit dangerous. But those like those skeleton or zombie cats, those are way worse. They're not only agile, but they'll also like cause some trouble too. So yeah, in terms of like danger level, zombified or like skeleton cats, whoa. If you saw that like cat just like zoom by, that's why you got to be very careful of those, because those things, if you're not fast enough on the strike, they will kill you. I've had like multiple like things happen to me with those things. So yeah, don't mess around with those. Especially if you like have like multiple of them just show up. They could literally destroy you like in like moments if you're not careful. Let's see what else. What else could be done? Also, let's see, what can I do? I've been noticing a lot of like some of these hobgoblins huts. You know, the one I went over there, it just like it had like no hobgoblins, so I was just thinking, where the hell did it go? So I thought, okay, maybe it just like died or something. Given the fact I don't really have anything to live for. Plus, I'm thinking, you know what? If I ever decide to like create a city for hobgoblins, well, chances are maybe I won't be able to make them because, for one good reason, they'll start killing villagers and they'll like invade places. So I wouldn't recommend them. Wait, world works. Oh no, that's not what I'm looking for. The world. Let's see here. Nope. Oh, yep. Life of the world. This is where all the spawn eggs are showing up. Spawn villagers. Yeah, you can basically create like spawn eggs just by using the runic altar. Though, I'm kind of curious. Do they have anything regarding the... Oh, they have the zombie. What the... Wait. Oh, this is like the witch egg. Right? Oh, okay. So this is where the hobgoblin eggs are. So basically, I don't have to worry about these like hobgoblin huts. I could simply just demolish them, which can actually be useful because the thing is, that means I can just simply create land, or at least like reclaim land. Now that I think about it, I could potentially like reclaim the land, even though like it should have had like some hobgoblins in that hut. Also, yeah, be careful of these like ore nodes. Yeah. If there's like if the land is literally empty because the hobgoblins somehow died, well, I consider that like a free real estate. Oh wow, this guy scared me. Yeah, I mean, like, see these guys? Chances are that's okay. But if you see like a hobgoblin hut that's literally empty, that's basically free real estate. So you can basically do whatever you want with the land. You can just simply take out the hobgoblin hut and utilize the land how you ever see fit. Because chances are those things are either dead or they just went completely missing. Because I have no idea where they would even go. But yeah. Let's see here. I still gotta figure out how to deal with these tunnels. Even though they're like mostly empty, chances are they could have something in there. Yeah, this could be like a potential like a fire type temple area that could be done. Or it could go with a water temple. I don't know. Originally, I was gonna think instead of just having like an earth temple, I'd make like a hall of elements. Ah, here it is. Another one right over here. So let me just... Ah, here we go. Got some... something just as a trail. Because holy crap, this is some good finds actually. Oh hey, another hobgoblin. I wonder if it has like something important. You know, like some sort of cobalt, like oh, whoa. Yeah, I just need to like get the ores like done. Also, if you're wondering, cobaltite is good for like mining obsidian because it has like the whole pickaxe thing. If you look at this, yeah, mining level thaumium, which is basically good for like mining out obsidian. That's what I pretty much had to do. And if you're wondering how like pig iron is made of, oh, let me just pull it up. Boop. Pig iron. Yeah, let me just bring it. It's like a bit of like, it's just like one bar of like one bar of iron. Then you got like one emerald, as well as like maybe a couple of like, I don't know, rotten flesh or something like that. Because it's like, okay, you got 80 mil buckets of blood, 640 mil buckets of liquefied emerald, and 144 mil buckets of like molten iron just to make this. Which I actually had to like, I was pretty much forced to do it because I wanted to actually take out the obsidian portal just so I can like move it somewhere else, or probably create something that's way, I don't know, way better than this. And yeah, this is just a little bit of like a progress update, just to like explain what's been going on since last episode of Minecraft Regrowth. Plus, I've been thinking, yeah, you know what? Let's get this, like, I'm gonna probably end up like removing the dirt and like covering up any holes that are like showing up, simply because like, if you want to like place, I don't know, essences or essence seeds, you're gonna need like garden soil instead of like regular dirt, which makes it a little bit more questionable in the end. Like for example, right here, yeah, all this dirt converting to garden soil, and this like what used to be a large pond or something, is gonna probably end up being flattened to like cracked sand. Either way, thanks for watching. This is just a progress video. You'll have a good one. See you next time.